Hey, what's up? I'm the Glam Guru, and this is the BaseCamp stove. It's an oldie but a goodie, like me. This stove is pretty dope. It's actually very small and compact, designed well like everything Biolite does, but whatever. And boom, here it is, all the things that come with it. One thing is this manual, which I thought was super thick with instructions, but it's actually just in 15 different languages. Phew! Then you got your light with a USB input and a USB on the back to plug all your devices in. Then you got some dog biscuits. Just kidding. Fire starters. That's all I got. And the last two things you get is a fuel rack and an ashtray to catch all that ash. Why is that even funny to me? Okay, moving on. These are the legs. So let's start setting this thing up. So there's 4 legs. They pop out, lock in. Perfect. Then you can install the ashtray and the fuel loader. Boom. Now you're all set up and it's time to make some hot dogs. At least that's what I'm going to do. One thing I like is a low profile on it, which I feel like helps a lot with trying to find places you want to cook with it. Something useful is to open this little boiler plate. It helps the fire burn hotter faster. Now break off one of those nice fiery dog treats, light it up, and put it in the burn chamber. Then you can add any kind of biomatter you find around to get that fire going. Then once the fire is going, the fan should automatically go on, but it's so quiet. I didn't hear it at first. I even touched it to see if it was on. But once the fire got a little bit hotter, it just turned on its own. You can see the battery was full pretty quickly. Once I had power, I plugged it in the USB light. And it's pretty cool because you can just touch the back of the light and it goes on so you can see your meat really up close. There's also an input in the back of the light, which is pretty cool. So if you have to plug in your Juul and look like this guy, because anyone that smokes a Juul looks like this guy, unless you're Dave Chappelle, and none of you are Dave Chappelle. I love you, Dave Chappelle. Once the fire was nice and hot, I decided to get down with some hot dogs. Actually, they were sausages. Now, the burn chamber is not very big, so you have to consistently add wood to it. Otherwise, it's going to cool off pretty quick. I also noticed there's a lot more smoke with the stove, which is different than, say, the BaseCamp 2, which is pretty much smokeless. One thing I noticed while I was cooking these sausages is that you have to kind of find where the best spot is and you have to adjust accordingly. So it takes a minute to kind of figure that out. And the moment we've all been waiting for, sausages. It was damn good. So enough of me eating. I have to say the BaseCamp is pretty cool. One of my favorite features is the LED indicator that tells you how hot the fire is. I also love how big the cooking surface is. It gives you a lot of room to cook a lot of stuff. And then in the end, you get to clean it out. And I gotta say, it's pretty simple cleaning. Just kind of flip it over and dump it out. And you're done. I mean, that's that. And then you're on to the next camping adventure. I mean, hopefully. It does pack down pretty small, but I don't think you would want to use this for any kind of backcountry camping. It does have great design though, and Biolite always kills it in that department. I mean, how many stoves do you know that actually have a power supply on it? Come on. I mean, the BaseCamp is a little pricey. But one thing I'll say, these guys have great customer service, so if you do have any issues, they're very easy to reach. I do like the BaseCamp. You can't tell from this face, but I do actually like it, mostly. I'm the Glam Guru. Thanks for watching. Please comment or subscribe. Take care.